Victory, a foreman at Atburn is considering recommending you for an important job involving the dry docks. Xander, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you are repeatedly proving yourself an asset to Naldic and Vimelis. Yes. I still do not like you. Damn, so dry like that, Jesus. But that doesn't mean I do not trust you. Why don't you like me though? Oi, what did I do to you? Why don't you like me? Why? I need to know. Gimthotha, I'm guessing that's how you say, with age. Gimthotha, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting to attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all limbs of Omisa endured before, during and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who turn their backs to the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handful of coins, just the thought of it sickens me. That direction. Alright. She's the one. Gimthotha. Storm Captain. Ah, yes, I had a feeling you would be the one Atrium sent. Since you first arrived at Morbay Dry Docks, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there is no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep eye on all those new to the area. It's a simple protocol. I mean, I don't mind. I understand. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found about you. I mean, I knew that, but thank you. You appear to be a model citizen. I don't like that italic, but okay. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. That man doesn't even trust his own mother. Damn. All right. Very well then. I assume Atburn informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near the ancient stone called Mark of the Spear. I would have you approach the man posing as a lost adventure and see if you cannot somehow learn their intentions. Kinangu? Stationed at the rear gates, I can provide you with the exact location of the camp. These fucking names. Knahangu. Xander, haha, I knew it. No more sardines for Knahangu. What? Tonight, I shall dine on the finest salmon of the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards, on who Atburn would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Nice, thank you for the confidence on me. The job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gate to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone, half buried into the cliff overlooking the sea. The followers of the 12 say it's the only place dedicated to the Nemia, the spinner. I think he's my god, right? Yeah, I think he's the god that I chose. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. Okay. Yeah, my broken English isn't helping as well. It said southwest, right? So over there. This deplorable pirate. Oh, these are the fuckers that we These are the something clock, right? The rave, the ones that were with Severin. I forgot their name. Fuck. I'm giving you to the count of 9 to step back on that path. To step back on that path and carry your adventuring arse back down to whatever rock you crawled out from under. You see, I had up to my ears with your type, roaming the hills like they was yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man can enjoy a mug of rum without some shit bread outlander running up and asking which is the way to the local leave meat. Fuck me. Whew. Pirates. Let's have an else if I know. I am a bloody pirate, goddammit. Dow's balls? Dow's balls. Once we have my boy back, I'm putting the godforsaken pistol of this island that's so far behind me. His boat, I'm guessing. Ain't no one remember I was here. I was ever here. Come on, Scrags. We have knives to sharpen. Jesus. I'm sorry. Reading these dialogues are fucking my brain. Let's go. Oh yeah, Captain. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting my boy back? Could it be that that target never was the victory? And something is not right. And I won't sit back idle, waiting for those pirates to make their first move. I shall order the increase of patrol immediately. And thank you again for your help, Xander. It appears we were wiser to put our trust in you. The word wise, I think. Alright, new tome. Oh, this one is better. Why the fuck am I not using it? I wasn't using the best one. I could have gotten a different reward. Gim... Wait, it's not Gim, maybe it's Jim? Jim Thotha, right, is a GH. Jim Thotha, the captain of the watch at Morabay Dry Docks, wishes your aid to deal with the potential intruders. I am concerned, Xander. It appears that the pirates you investigate are on the move. Their creep ever goes to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target Victory herself. That ship is a symbol of everything Wimpelmisa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a finger upon her all. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion. And you, Xander, are just the man to do it. Without your couple assistants, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of a suspicious activity in the area. Pre-begin your efforts by listening to the one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either earthward at the front gate or a Kanango at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during your course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. So let's speak with a Kanango. Kananga, right? I'm butchering so many of their names. Hail, adventure! Glad to have another hand on board to help shut up security. The gods know our report would sit at Gims out the desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports though, I saw one of those mangy pirates working around the cliff near Empty Heart. I take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. So up here. Oh, you wait a crab? Let me pass. Empty Heart. There should be a mate. There he is. There's another one doing the same quest, Joanne, but she went for the front gate. Shifty-eyed sailor. Bah, you spot me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's happening is already happening. Oh, you little fucker. Can I jump this wall into the city? Tell me I can. Yes, I can. This was probably the longest way, I think. Victor in peril. So, you found me one of those spiders, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could those knaves be planning? What's happened is already happening. Captain, a trouble at shipyard. Well, we just found out. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? A pirate out of nowhere. Stuck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirates, soldiers, how many do they number? Not sure, more than I could quickly count. It seems to be carrying explosives. Explosives? There is no time to lose. Xander, you were the situation. Make our way to the shipyard and engage those intruders. I will see to this man's wound, then follow after. Make haste now. I'll make so much haste that I'll even sprint. Let's go. Can't go that direction. I knew that. Let's go. That should kill him. Actually, that was quick. Nice. Heartburn, come on, you can't lose that. Ha 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 ha! Never reckon it would be this easy. I still don't trust those family bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. What are you doing? You great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This will all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Hey, and that's what's make it, and that what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into those. Oh, it's not fuck me. I hate how they use me instead of my. Knock some sense into meet a treacherous, backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwriter and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under the lamely wide green ocean make you take up these self-righteous shites? You are the one with no bloody sense, da? Oh, that is in dead? With no bloody sense, dead? Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Ah, I wonder why Arthur never spoke of his father. I would never have thought. This ship is a symbol, alright, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Why? Kim thought Xander, pray be to the tard of this bloated sea slug, and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Oh, I just opened my book immediately. Let's go. If it's to fight, I'm ready. This is madness. A pirate don't abandon his treasure. Wait, you're mine, right? Yes. Leave it to us, Xander. Can hang on to me. What the fuck is going on here? The mercenaries? Yes, I guess. You have no idea what you're up against. Well, I'm beating your ass, so I don't really give a fuck. Now, out of my damn way. Please, you cannot let him win. I will not let him win. Relax. And we're done here. One more. Whew. Duty completed, let's go! We're almost at level 20 as well. Wait, did we kill him? I must be getting old, letting some green adventure get the best of me. Da. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? Now that you're dying, that you decide to be a proud dad. My thanks, Xander. I shudder to think what may have come of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd bet get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting as well. ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down. Break away my thanks and my apologies to Gimthotha. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. I'm assuming everything with a H in front, a TH or a GH reads either the or J. So her name would be Gimthotha. Gimthotha? Gimthotha. I'm saying Gimthotha, fuck it. Gimthotha. I'm pronouncing it super fucking weird. Wait, let's see what Google tells me.
Gimthotha.
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 Gimthotha. Okay, I'm saying it completely wrong then. Gimthotha. How fare you, Xander? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you play in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limzo Misa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regiment will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry dock safe. Atburn apologize. Well, I suppose I can understand why you would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was the hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. And by the way, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered the most unusual object. Should we have a time to spare, I would ask you another favor. Sure, I always have time to spare. Wait. Gimthotha, right?
Gimthotha.
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 Yeah, she says it weird. Gimthotha. Wait, let me... Gimthotha.
Gimthotha.
Okay, he didn't appear. Okay. Xander, in light of your role in the recent event, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. There are a few others. Okay. Since we last spoke, a curious missive has been discovered among the personal effects of Atzafin. Atzafin? The pirates behind the plot of sabotage the victory. This missive was pinned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limzo deems worthy of enciphering... Wait. Anything which a proven enemy of Limzo deems worthy of enciphering is like to be a great interest for... is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In case such as this, I'm told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Badron and his convenient connections. Are wont to turn? What the fuck does that even mean? They tend to turn to Badron, I guess. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the drowning wench, into his hand and no other. Do you understand? Fuck. Alright. Another magnet lost. So we need to go to Badran, so return. Badran, here's a cipher for you. Ahoy there, Xander! I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Atburn laid out an entire tale for me. A poor sod was still reeling at his old man a part in the business. Okay. But at least you kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. I have really made a name. You have really made a name for yourself here in Limsa. Folks know that when they need something to do, something done, somewhat doing, something done, I'm guessing. You need something doing. You need somewhat doing. I'm guessing it's something done, right? You need something done, and what might that be? Fuck me. You want someone to read a message written in funny letters for you? And Gim thought I might be the man. I might know a man who could. Well, let's see it then. Hey, I reckon I might know a Kenny Burger. Kenny, a Kenny Burger. What can read stuff like this? Like we saw it by the name of Bedron. Yeah. No, not yeah. You know, you're like one of my regulars now, Xander. I never you've never let me down yet. And Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Gim Toto was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing. Here and no mistake. Some trouble brewing here. And get ready for action. And I'll explain. Whew. Let's go, another quest. Good to have you aboard, lad. Now then, where to start? This is a level 14 task. Pedron has a task for a trusted adventure. I'm way too high level for this. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned my living as a salesworth. Salesworth. I earned my living as a salesworth. In that business, if you want to know what your enemy is up to, you have to learn to read the orders you prize from the cold dead hands of his mates. Prince, I think. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Alright. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Damn Asian letters, lad. Damn Asian letters. Fuck me. And I should know, I've gotten more fishback messages than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan is... English is fun language. The plan to blow up the victory is all in here. Right down to fine detail. Look like they meant to raise 8 kinds of elves in western Lanosea. Then it's the Maelstrom new flagship in the confusion. Fuck me. The point being, the attack on the victory warranted the act of a few rebellious pirates. That was a key part of some a canny bastard grand plan. I don't know how to say that one. I think he's saying a canning, right? Kenny?
Canny.
Kenny. Oh.
Canny.
Kenny.
Canny. Canny.
Kenny. Okay. Some canny bastard. But if I'm reading this right, the attack itself came much too early. I wager they panicked when they saw you was onto them, rushed into the job, and buggered it up. And fucked it up, I guess. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Atburn old man. They were the Serpent Rivers, that's it. They there with the Serpent Rivers, right? But none of their crew was there. Was they? Did they have a somewhat better to do? Or what? Did they have something better to do? Those little fuckers are back there. 7 L's. I got it all backwards. That mess at the victory, that was meant to be a bloody distraction. The fish pack ain't interested in the Maelstrom baby. They are after men, just like they are always been. They're sending their pirates wacky after the civilian target. This beat about raising hell in Western Lanosea. That's where it will be. And someone tells me the Swift Perch is about to get it. Is about to get it and get it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Him translating is the fucking worst. Okay. I take it to a Commodore Rainer at the Coral Tower and tell him he is, okay, that's an age. He is in for a busy day. Alright, and give him an end, eh? You can be damn sure you'll need one. Alright. I'll do the best I can. There we go. Rainer. Yes, I'm Rainer. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You were an urgent message from a veteran? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? A small unintelligible writing scrawled all about it. Even the game knows his writing is unintelligible. Fuck me. Can you read it? An assault on Swiss Perch? But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Rivers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Badron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets into battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Badron, While I concur with Badron's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, a Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. A Commodore, sir! Report. It's the Saiyajin, sir. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tadgate and threatened to overwhelm our defense within the day. The garrison requested immediate reinforcements. By the navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. The Serpent River is in league with the Saiyajin, which means there is every chance this assault on Tadgate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves a Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirates' traitors. It is at times such as this that I wish the warriors of the whites yet walked among us. Yet, yes, makes sense. I wish that the warriors of white yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us nothing. SB, you must serve us in their absence. Make for swift perch with all the haste and lend your strength to the squads. To the squads I spared for the settlement defense. Reading is S.